My personal bike.
So this is the one you go out and ride yourself.
Yeah, I'm not great. I'm like barely learning how to ride, but I think a big portion of like being vice president of Impact Tech is me figuring out how to ride a little bit. So I picked it up. I'm trying to learn how to ride. That way I have a better understanding of the products. Not only being able to build them, but also being able to use them. So this is like our project bike. I let a lot of our sponsored riders use this, like when we're at the lot to like film videos and stuff. So that's mainly what it's used for. Then we have our 2020 R1. We just use this for R&D. We literally bought it. I think it has like 200 miles on it, and it's just been sitting here. We have another 2020 Gixxer that's at the other shop. And then this is like our little stuff. Later in the day when I scan the rear thing, the 3D scanner will come in here, we'll scan everything, make sure our fitments are good. So we had a complaint about 2 weeks ago about a ZX10 that the sub cage was hitting the rear tire and it was causing it to break the bracket. It's the first time I heard of it. So I think it's because the guy, he must have just hit a pothole or something really, really big. But I wanted to bring it in here and double check it because if it is an issue, I want to fix it. I've sold a ton of ZX10R adjustable sub cages, but when an issue like that comes into my desk, I'm responsible for making sure that doesn't happen to nobody else. So it might have just been him doing something crazy, but I want to make sure, so that's why Cam brought in a ZX10. I'm going to test everything again, and if everything's good, then the other guy just, he was just out of luck for some reason. I don't know what happened.
You're taking responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this is the shipping facility. This is like new. We've had it for like about a year. Back in the day, we used to still ship out of that warehouse, but now we outgrew it where we need our own facility. So you can come on in here, buy parts, and you can also check out colors that we have in stock. So on this section, but we have about like $100,000 worth of inventory in here in stock. So we have everything from like a crash cage to a small race row, which is like half a crash cage. We have steel sub cages and adjustable sub cages, and those two are going to be the two biggest components of protecting your bike. Crash cage protects the front assembly, sub cage protects the rear, and then we have like levers, we have clip-ons, mirror block-offs, rear sets, pretty much anything geared towards stunning we offer. If you place an order with us, one of our reps will contact you if we have another color in stock, and you can swap the color out or get like a raw cage. But the lead times are really, really quick nowadays. All this is Kawasaki. All this is like Yamaha. All this is Suzuki. And then for our Honda guys, this is our Honda stuff on this section. And then here's kind of just like a little bit of random colors that like we did one-ofs in case somebody wants something crazy. Like right here we have like an orange FZ09. We have the new 2021 MT09 in the fluorescent yellow. All of our adjustable sub cages powder coated because we do offer powder coating on our sub cages to match your crash cage. Funny thing, we sell more steel sub cages than we still do adjustable sub cages, which I find bizarre, man. I don't know how that happens. Like, guys just love their steel sub cage. And what's crazy is like every year I've been raising the price just a little bit more. So people can like not buy them. They're like, they keep buying them. So they're not getting discontinued anytime. They're probably going to be a staple in the brand for as long as the brand exists. We don't make it, nobody makes it. So if you're looking for a stunt cage, whether it be anywhere from like a 2001 Gixxer 600, F4i, anywhere from like a new 2023 R7 or anything new, like we'll offer it. And again, if we don't offer it, chances are nobody offers it. When we first started the company, it was literally as a homie came to a garage, we built him a cage, we jigged that up, and they kept coming. And that was 14 years ago. So we have a lot of the really old bikes. And then nowadays, we just buy the new bikes, get a cage done, and then we'll either do a giveaway or something with that bike. You don't have a crossbar, you don't have stability of the lower section, you don't want to just mount it onto the motor mount, to the rear all thread. That will work as if you're just riding it, but once you come into actual contact with the floor and an accident, whatever it is, it's going to just crash in. And then it might do more damage to your bike than protect it because your motor mount bolts are just going to strip.
Yeah.
So super important to have a crossbar underneath. We sponsor Jason Britton. He's been one of our longtime sponsors. And for instance, we just built these new ZXSR rear sets, and he doesn't like the pegs to be this length, so we made him these special shorty pegs because he is drifting pretty aggressively. So that's going to be for him. But this is a new product for 2022. Rear sets fitting 05 through 2023 Kawasaki ZXXRs. They do come with like the levers for the foot brake and the shifter. That was super important.
So these are all adjustable or brake?
Yeah, everything's all adjustable. You can even adjust like this little peg, literally coming back and forth, like so much adjustability. fitment is perfect, and then the pegs aren't foldable, you know, so it's really good for like drifting and stuff. But for the first 2 years of production, we're gonna lose money on these, and we're pricing them at $400. So I'm trying to get these out in the market so people appreciate them. We didn't build just a rear set where it's literally just the attachment and the peg. You know, we built the entire thing.
Whole thing.
Yeah,
Everything and everything.
as it
done
should be. Yeah.
in-house.
Fully adjustable, multiple locations. You have the peg. Take out the 6mm Allen bolt. You can adjust it 360 degrees. You have all these different mounting brackets that you can adjust, so you can unscrew these two bolts. You have 6 points of adjustability here. You can adjust the crossbar forward or back, especially with like lowered bikes or bikes that are stretched. This is really useful because you can back this up all the way up to your plastic.
Right.
That way you don't hit your rear tire. So on the actual peg, you have like this waffle cone design, which is super grippy, but you also have the Delrin puck. So if you do drop it, it doesn't come into contact with aluminum. You have the Delrin, you can just replace that, and then you're good to go. Boom, 2 days. My guys here will package it up, build it, ship them. If it's a cage, depending on the color, it is a little bit longer. If it's a raw cage, 1 to 3 days, I'll be shipped out of the facility on the way. And we ship everything UPS second day air for free. So second day air, everything's free.
That's awesome.